every single person in healthcare knows that physician-led practices have higher quality outcomes and lower prices. Is that true for every single one? No. But it is the case in the majority. If I say, hey, who does the best total joints, right? It's always private practice guys. They're not in the health systems. They're not in the health systems in New York. They're not in the health systems of California. And they certainly aren't in the mid-continent. We've done massive amounts of studies on all of this over the last 27 years. And you're just going to find that when doctors are leading the race, they do what's in the best interest of the patient, not the bucks. The MBAs, look, I love them. You have an MBA, I have an MSc, right? A master's in finance. We're all nice people, but incentives drive the scorecard. And if you incentivize an MBA, right, out of Wharton, really great school, and you say, now listen to me, you screw over the doctors and the patients and you make it $2 million a year for your house in Greenwich, guess what he's going to do? Screw everybody over. Yeah. Smoke a cigar and have a bourbon at the end of the night and look at his two children and go, man, I paid for your way through college and I love my wife.
And your wedding.
What you're going to do.
And I'll leave you a trust fund. And they say what I say all the time. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah.
That's what that's saying. I don't make the rules. The rules aren't fair. I'm just maximizing the profit for the shareholders, which is my job. I'm doing my job well.
The other problem with the shareholder argument, which I really don't like, is I'm the shareholder. Every single teacher's fund, firefighter fund, and pension fund in the country is a shareholder. And one of the big messages I try to get out every year when I do podcasts like yours, or I do all these symposiums is, hey, if you're a practicing physician, you've got to get the word out to these funds where your retirement goes that you're not in these healthcare stocks, that you're not going to support these jagoffs giving $700 million to politicians every year. Like, enough is enough. And you got to stand up and fight back.
And I have one more thing about United Healthcare. So with their...
one more? Because we can like 20.
No, but this is just another one that's really egregious. I think they employ 100,000 physicians now, about 10% of the workforce.
Yeah.
And why would they want to do that? So they do that for a simple reason. They pay George 75% of Medicare to see a physical in the office because he's independent.
Yeah.
But they pay their employee physicians, when they negotiate the contract, 300% of Medicare.
For sure.
And they don't give the doctor more money for a salary. They just take that and put it in the CEO's pocket.
Yeah, they got the buy side and the sell side. Why any business person is going to do that? Yeah.
And to your point a little earlier in the conversation, there's all these rules. A hospital can't take me out to dinner. Pharma can't pay me for informing them on this policy. And physicians can't own pharmacies, and physicians can't own hospitals. Hey, the hospitals can own physicians and the insurance company can own physicians, and there's no conflict of interest. There's no problem.
No,
everybody's okay with it.
Everybody knows that that's not true, right? It's like the last 15 years we've lived through. Everybody knows these are lies that will be told. We just have to stand up, be a pragmatic society and go, if it's enough, we're not taking this anymore. This is madness. Look, $24,000. I had a couple docs ask me about insurance yesterday, and we looked up quotes on the ACA marketplace. $24,000 with an $8,000 out-of-pocket max. What do you have insurance for? For what? You're paying $30,000+ for what? For nothing. They're going to deny your claim when you get there anyway. It doesn't make sense, and it's time for Americans to say, I've had enough. This is what I'm going to do. And there's some very pragmatic steps they can take and just start solving this problem.
How do you solve this problem?
By the way, I think it begins with you, not me. I think it begins with you. I think you've got to fix independent practice on a practice level